And then they're bringing the other set of upgrades this weekend, which is why...
I'm Elle.
And I'm Pat, and we are Paddock 43.
And this is your F1 fix.
Welcome back. We're back on the orange
I
couch.
hit that way too hard.
Back on the orange couch with
And I'm back.
Miss Elle.
I haven't been with you for a few weeks now.
Yeah, a few weeks.
Few weeks,
She hasn't
so-
been with us.
I haven't been with the people and Pat. Pat's been holding down the fort. Who'd you have on? You had Danny.
I
you
had Danny.
Sarah.
Sarah Kay.
Yeah. And then hopefully I can be virtual next week.
Oh my God, yeah, because
Fingers
she's
crossed.
going away again.
I will be in America next week. So realistically, I should be able to watch the F1 at the right time.
I was
but
gonna say.
but you know what time is that? It's at the exact same time as the Coca-Cola 600, which is where I will be.
Oh.
No, actually, I
Why
think there's
would
a couple
they do
difference.
that?
Well, because one's in Canada, one's in America.
I know, but still, I would have thought...
Completely different sports. It's
I know,
NASCAR versus
yeah.
F1. If anyone is wondering, we haven't officially announced it on Instagram, but I think we did in the episode that we lost. I can't even remember.
Which episode? No, we ended up... Oh.
You know the one that we lost?
I mean, it was there, but it was questionable.
Yeah. Principal, my apparel label with my friend Hayley, we are doing a collab with the NASCAR team, which is very exciting. And it's been...
Been in the pipeline for a long time. I remember when you first spoke to me about it, and you're like, I don't even know if this is going to happen.
It was Jan 2025, I think.
Yeah.
So we're closing in on 18 months.
Yeah.
It's been sort of working around. Anyway, so it's super exciting. It's finally happening. It's this coming weekend in Charlotte in North Carolina, which never been there before. Can't wait.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Couple days in LA, and then we've got to go to New York after that to shoot our next campaign for our next drop of the Monaco drop, because we originally were going to shoot it in Monaco because we're doing a pop-up in Monaco, so we're going to go, but, not made of money. So
But I reckon New York will be sick.
New York will be really cool, so we're just going to plan a few things around that, and hopefully some friends can get involved because we've got some friends there as well. And then I'm going to hightail it back to Australia because I have to go to Sydney for straight after that before I head back to the UK.
Wait, what are you doing in Sydney?
I'm so tired. Well, I'm doing the Denza build. So I've taken on a B5 from Denza with the clients that I consult with, and we are modifying a new B5. So if anyone doesn't know what that is, it's like the Lexus to Toyota.
Well, I think it's
Like the luxury arm.
It's like the Prado, right?
Yeah.
The Prado competitor. It looks so good.
Essentially it is, but the B5 sits under luxury car tax, whereas if you went and got a Prado, you're nudging it after on-roads. So that's a little bit fun. It's a bit of a different project, but it just means that I'm going to have to – I literally just got back from Sydney yesterday because I had to drive the car up there the other day, and that's a long fucking drive.
Comfy car for a drive.
It actually is. It's really nice. The suspension is.
I've seen it like the first time I saw it was in, and first time I saw it was in Chadstone, and I was like, gosh, it looks really good.
Yeah,
looks really good. I always think a shopping centre, great spot for a car. But
moving on,
moving on, but quick one on the topic of principal. I forgot to tell you.
Yeah,
Hayley sent me a bunch of things.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so nice.
I mean, I don't know. I got an email literally today. She was like, what's your size? I was like, like extra small. She's like, I'm going to send you some stuff. I was like, okay, thanks.
Oh my God, you know what's so funny about that?
Thanks, guys.
I have been seeing
bad.
on Shopify all day these $0 orders coming through, and I thought maybe Hayley's
got scammed.
reconciling something, and it's just like, when we gifted things like back from the AusGP, because I think I clicked 2 of them and they were from back then.
Maybe.
And so I was just like, oh, that's, is what it is. Like, whatever. Thank you, Hayley, for
So next
doing
episode,
that.
you'll see me decked out in principal.
Oh my God, that's so nice of you.
I know. So thank you both.
Clearly, you know who was really involved in that detail. Not me. But that's
she
a nice
was
little surprise.
She was like, a few things that we have in extra small. I was like,
yeah, we have a bit of stock that we have to clear, like of some like extra small and extra small stuff. So that's like kind of actually perfect because we have this new collection coming. We have 2 new collections coming in. We've got a new 3PL happening in China. We've got new factories that we have to find. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's and
not
lucky because not a lot is happening in the F1 world.
It's not a small operation. I know. Honestly, I don't know. If things were going big in F1 right now, I think I would probably
pass away.
crumple in a little ball because I'm traveling so much.
Well, hopefully we do get a lot of F1 stuff. It's so funny because I love getting my F1 news from Planet F1, and I, looked at their website before, and it's literally like their first landing page, which is usually, talking about all different things happening in the F1 world. Obviously, there's not a lot because all they're talking about is Max Verstappen and the Nürburgring, which isn't really that exciting. I mean, he did the 24-hour Nürburgring and then he got disqualified like right at the end or something, or the team got disqualified.
Yeah, there was like a mechanical fault. They sold out. First time they've ever sold out that race.
Yes.
And then I
did see something about over the weekend how they said that Max couldn't attend certain things because they were like worried about the crowds.
It's like...
Makes sense.
That event is like Bathurst, but on European steroids.
Yeah, European steroids, but I think it's just obviously the security wouldn't be able to handle.
No, because
Max
they wouldn't be prepped for it. There is something, and I know that we actually said that we didn't want to touch on this too much, but this just popped up on my head.
Yeah.
Apparently, Max wants to do something with another WEC race, and then because of that he might miss an F1 race or something like that, but then they're negotiating for him to be at Bathurst to do some laps there.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if it's the Bathurst 500 or the Bathurst 12-hour, but the Bathurst 12-hour is the week before F1 next year.
Before AusGP.
Yes, sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, before the AusGP. And I think it goes Bahrain, week off.
No, yeah, Bahrain, week off, Saudi Arabia, week off, 2 weeks off, AusGP.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if Bahrain and Saudi go ahead.
yeah, that's, and I think it's in there.
Where did you hear that?
You're really testing my knowledge there.
Because I'm like, I want that to happen, but I mean, from two gals that have been to Bathurst.
Can you imagine the crowd
sorry,
control? If they couldn't
literally
control that in Europe and he's European.
I mean, they can't control the crowd in Bathurst. Think about when we went up to the top of the mountain. That is a lawless place. I can imagine people. I mean, but you know what?
Max would never go up there.
I was just thinking as well, but like they'd storm the circuit. But I also think that majority of those fans probably don't actually care about Max Verstappen.
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the beauty of it. It's such raw racing energy.
Yeah.
But like every F1 driver has always said it actually is on their bucket list. Valtteri Bottas specifically told us, he said, hell yeah, that's like, it's a dream to do that. Always have been surprised that Daniel Ricciardo never did it.
Neither.
I thought that he would have gone down that route. No, he's retired from racing.
But imagine.
That boy's out.
I'm just imagine like Max and Danny Rick reunited at Bathurst.
Oh, that would be actually really cool.
Right? That would be...
Oh, my God.
Very cool.
Imagine how, sell out globally that would be.
Literally.
Watch
your space.
Goosebumps. Okay.
Watch your space.
That would be cool to happen. All right. But something else that's been happening in the F1 world is that we know... another F1 driver has taken a yacht, darling.
Oh, another yacht.
Oh, another yacht. Oh, no, it's
you.
okay, not you. So
Melanie.
I said that too loudly and the dog got up.
excited.
Charles Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc got a yacht.
And he named it 16.
Yeah. Okay, Sedici. Not 16, he called it Sedici, which is really beautiful in Italian. It means 16, yes.
Oh, it does mean 16.
Sedici.
Right. There you go.
It flows. And it looks nicer as well in writing. I did see the images of Alex, launching the champagne bottle to hit the boat. I do think about how fast. I saw something that a fan created of, hello.
The dog's just come over. Hey,
just come into
go
the
away.
frame.
We're recording.
I
Yep.
saw this, I can't not pat her.
I know. I need to get her away from you. Come on.
I saw, some fan had created this montage of Alexandra Leclerc, and how from her becoming girlfriend to fiance to wife to boat owner. And you do think about it all happened very quick. When we started this podcast, Charles was dating Charlotte.
Was he?
Yes, he was. And we've only been doing this for 3 years. I'm thinking, coming up to 3 years. It'll be our 3-year anniversary at Monaco Grand Prix. Think about how much has happened in Alexandra's life. Yeah. And Charlotte's probably that could have been my yacht.
That's wild.
Yeah. Because as well, remember that Abu Dhabi 2023 was when there was those rumours about Charles cheating on Charlotte.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And now she's
That feels a million years ago.
yeah,
Wow,
now they
how
have
much
a
has happened?
dog. It's crazy how much can change in a short amount of time.
Okay, serious question about yachts. Lovely listeners, this is for you.
We always have yacht talk on here.
If you are in a committed relationship and you've just taken possession of the yacht, how do you decide who gets to do the champagne bottle against the yacht?
I mean,
Is it a rock, paper, scissors? Is it a coin toss? Is it the gentlemanly thing to say to the significant
Yes.
other? Doesn't
I think a
you don't
gentleman.
actually yeah, but what if you like heterosexual relationship? Like, yes, gentlemen, but like if you're not in that sort of relationship style, like how do you decide who?
you do it together. One hand,
No, it's
3, 2, 1, go.
No, competition. It's only one or the other. How do you decide?
I don't know. I know I would say, Peter, I'm doing it. Peter would say, you're doing it. So the man is the head, but the woman is the neck.
And see, Tom is the boat person in our relationship. He loves boats. So he would be like, I'm doing it because I designed it. And I'd be like, but I use Instagram and you don't.
Yeah. You could just AI your face, like AI his face, AI your face. And like,
I know.
sit, Merlin,
Anyway.
sit. Yeah, it is. It's funny. We always, I think every quarter, maybe twice a year, boat chat comes up for two girls that don't know that much about yachts.
I just looked below deck.
Oh, did you?
That's what I feel like the only thing I know about yacht life is like from below deck. And then I get stuck on their TikToks and like.
Oh, that's a nice. I love
deep dive.
cruise TikTok.
Yes.
Where it's like crazy waves and
Oh my God.
things flying.
Oh, yeah. I
But-
could never go on a cruise ship.
Elle, obviously, it's very nice to have you back. Oh, yeah, cruise ships. Ugh.
Thank you.
Now, it's so crazy because we were talking before we started recording. Miami Grand Prix was 2.5 weeks ago. You were in Vietnam. We were like, what actually happened at Miami Grand Prix? We can't even remember. It feels like it was so long ago. But obviously, you know, Kimi and his domination. And then we're coming up to Canada Grand Prix. And, you know, do we think Kimi can have a quad, his fourth win in a row?
Be pretty exciting if he does. Like he seems to be on a bit of a pathway to get there. I didn't
Pathway to
personally
success.
actually watch the Miami Grand Prix. I was flying to Vietnam, I think, when it was on.
It was annoying because we were supposed to record.
Yeah, and then my flights
On
got changed to
Monday,
the midnight beforehand.
And then your flights got changed. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I ended up 24 hours after that. I got COVID and food poisoning. So, if you think that I was on Vietnam on a holiday, I was not. I was already going for work.
Yeah.
And then I threw that in. So I was just shell. I think Kimi has a good chance. I think George is probably undoubtedly very nervous.
Well, yeah, we haven't. I spoke about this with Danny. We haven't spoken about it too much. And I
George
actually,
would be freaking out.
I did say, I was like, if Elle was here, she would be like, fuck George.
Well, it's not even. I just reckon he'd be nervous.
Yeah.
I just feel this sense that, that would be freaking him out. If I could make a prediction, I think George Russell will win the British Grand Prix for some reason. I just have that in the back of my head.
That would be nice.
I don't know why I think that. I
That
just
would
do.
be really nice. I mean, because last year Lando won, the year prior Lewis won.
Yeah. I mean, Lewis winning British Grand Prix in Ferrari would be kind of iconic, but I just don't see that really happening. But look, they're doing well. But
Winning Monza.
yeah, interesting.
George. Yeah, well, I mean, George won Canada Grand Prix last year, I think followed by Max. And then I think off the
Wasn't
top,
Oscar Orlando in there? No, didn't they get disqualified? God, I can't even remember the results
think-
from last year.
wasn't Kimi third? Wasn't it his first podium last year, I believe? If you want to live check that.
Quickly live.
But yeah, if we are on talking about Canada Grand Prix, what I will say is that
Hey, we have a sprint this weekend as well. Don't forget that.
yes, sprint, which is great. I know I said this like when we went into Miami Grand Prix weekend where I was like so happy that we were having a sprint weekend because when you have such a big break between racing, you just want to soak up every second of F1. So sprint is great.
Get it all at once.
Get it all at once. And especially, I mean, you're going to be on that side of the world, but especially given Canada is very similar times to Miami Grand Prix. It's at 6 a.m. for the people that are here. So it'll be nice having sprint at a normal time in the day, especially because I have 0 things planned this weekend except for watching Canada Grand Prix.
Oh my God, that sounds so nice.
So I will enjoy that for you, Elle. But yeah, I think that it'll be sprint weekend. Wait, who won last year?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted.
Oh gosh, that is our brains.
I was reading other notes that we'd written down for this episode.
But yeah, so Canada Grand Prix.
Canada GP.
Yeah,
I would hate to be listening to this right now and someone just being like, "That's the results."
I think, yeah,
it was George, Max, and then Kimi Antonelli, and then Oscar Piastri.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Kimi's first podium. So yeah, to the topic, it's really interesting because
Atlanta got disqualified.
Yes.
Like DNF.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mercedes have been holding off on their upgrades until Canada Grand Prix. And I'm like, do you really need those upgrades? But who knows? Maybe they might screw them over like Ferrari's 11 upgrades. That was a real stuff up. In Miami.
Too many upgrades at once.
Too many upgrades. But
maybe they like needed to get it all out of the way to start testing things together. You don't think?
No. I actually read something about it and I would love to pick Kate Reid's brain on this. Kate, Loon Croissant Kate. Because I'm like, I don't know if I'm looking at this incorrectly, but the way... Who was I speaking... Okay, I was speaking about this, actually something similar a while back with Peter's cousin's wife, because she's a scientist. And the thing with scientists and the same thing with like what engineers do is that typically when you're building something, and I swear Kate said this to us in that episode, when you're building something, you want to make the slightest change and the slightest variables. And I understand that especially when you're looking at an F1 car, there's so many variables that can work with each other to make changes, right? The problem is that obviously the Ferrari did not perform last week, 3 weeks ago in Miami. So they can't exactly pinpoint where the error was. That's where I think the issue is with getting too many upgrades in one go, as opposed to like McLaren brought a couple of upgrades. They did really well in Miami. And then they're bringing the other set of upgrades this weekend, which is why I think that the battle between McLaren and Mercedes are the ones to watch this weekend.
There you go.
But then also all the teams are bringing upgrades. Like I'm feeling like a Williams.
God.
A Williams P7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like upper midfield.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Some points. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. But I'm just very excited for Canada Grand Prix. Do you think that Kimi K will be there?
Okay, so I mean, everyone thought that Kimi K would be at Miami Grand Prix.
We all did.
Why wouldn't she be? And Kendall Jenner was there, and like obviously they were doing a bunch of things. Also, side note, Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi.
Oh, anyway. Imagine if they procreated.
Random.
The world would not be ready.
So many people are like, no one's ready for Kim K to be at an F1. She's going to ruin F1. I'm sorry. Like, get over it. I actually really like this relationship. I love that he has just fully hard launched her as well.
Agreed.
He hadn't hard launched any relationship since like
Nicole,
which was
remember there were the rumors of
2014?
him and Shakira.
Yes,
a couple years ago.
So I think it's amazing. They've actually known each other for a very long time, these two. Like, they've been linked for a long time. They're both powerhouses in what they do. And if you think Kim is just like a dumb reality TV star, I'm sorry. You can't just go be a lawyer without trying.
Correct. And also like juggling being a parent, being like probably one of the most famous people in the world. Like, she has help.
You don't understand the
like
pressures of actually businesses. Of what that is and trying to remember everything. And yes, you hire people, but like not everyone can do that.
She literally, I get it. She would have everything automated. Like she wouldn't even have to think about. If I could have one thing, it would be a private chef. If I could have a chef to cook everything for me, that would be amazing to just take off that mental load. So I get that. But when you think about, she has like 5 businesses. She acts. She is a lawyer. She has 4 children. And she essentially is like a personal brand herself. Like it's crazy. And I understand that she was a bit questionable in the beginning, but like you can't not admit that she is a powerhouse. Yeah.
And she's doing some pretty cool stuff with like law reform in the US. And it's very up Lewis's alley. They're also...
She does a lot with the black
comes
community.
With wealth comes with privacy, and there's all these things that I just think that they would get along so well and understand each other and what they need. So I'm all for it.
She does a lot for the black community, and so does Lewis.
Yeah,
and Yeah, it was interesting though, because I heard on this podcast two things actually a while ago where they were talking about how like Lewis is an animal lover, but then Kim Kardashian bought all her kids a puppy for Christmas. And so like, does that make them not, what's the word?
Compatible.
I was going to say competitive, not compatible, incompatible. Which I disagree with that. But also I heard something and they were talking about like Kris Jenner has hit the trifecta with her kids and their partners. We've got Kylie and Timothée Chalamet. Mm. We've got Kendall and Jacob Elordi. And then we have Kim and Lewis. Now, just imagine sitting at the dinner table.
I just can't see Jacob Elordi and Lewis
and then there's
talking, by the way.
Yeah, that's the trifecta. And then there's like, what's
Travis Barker?
Travis Barker, yeah.
Could you imagine Lewis? I can see Travis and Lewis getting along.
Yeah, I mean, I could honestly picture Lewis getting along with anyone. He seems so gentle and kind and also intelligent that he seems like the kind of person that could hold a conversation with anyone.
Oh my God. I would, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
All right,
anyway.
we got way off track. All right.
Anyway.
Look, there's obviously not a whole lot happening in the world at the moment right now, so it is going to be very exciting for Canada to happen this weekend.
Yes.
We'd love to know your predictions as well and what you're thinking. And also, guys, we're going to be heading to the Singapore Grand Prix.
Yes, we will be there. I know we need to.
Super exciting. We've got to
That's going to come around like this.
We've got to book our flights.
Yes, I'm actually, that's in my calendar for tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's super exciting that we're going to be there this year for that.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't be like saying it, but I kind of just am like,
No, we have to.
Let's let the people know.
Time to slick back our hair because it's going to be humid.
Oh, I slick back my hair every day.
Yeah, you do. You do.
No different for me. I mean, I'm also going to be going to the British Grand Prix, but I'll be working behind the stall.
Woo! Woo! No, that'll be fun. That'll be good.
So do you want to have accommodation for me? Because currently I'm camping and I really don't want to camp.
Fun times. Very fun times.
Or I'll be commuting every day from London and it's 2 hours each way.
I think something will pop up. Something will definitely pop up. But thank you so much for listening, everyone. We will be back in your ears next week. Where will you be?
Virtually. I'll be in North Carolina.
Yeah, so we'll figure out a time to do that virtually. And, bring on Canada Grand Prix. I know I've said this a million times. It's felt stagnant to the beginning of this season with all the stops and starts and stops and starts. And then we've just had this 3-week break, which has come at the worst time.
You know what's
it kind of came at a good time as well because you were away.
Yes and no, but also we're about to have, a couple of races and then it goes into summer break. This season is almost turning out to be a bit of a bust for F1 and I reckon they're going into damage control.
2 things though, I should say before we wrap up because we didn't, something that could come out, I actually read before and I completely forgot this, that Haas might get rid of Esteban Ocon, so maybe that's something that comes up during the summer break.
Oh, ST Bestie.
And also we didn't touch on Alpine and Gucci.
Oh, no. I mean, there's not much to touch on. It's just a rumour that Alpine will be getting rid of BWT as their major sponsor.
No more fresh water. BWT water is so good.
I know, we've got it on our tap. But the Gucci,
Gucci
CAD drawing that came out, I was like,
the tackiest car on the grid.
Damn. I loved it.
The tackiest car on the grid.
God, yes, I know. But then I was like, if this happens, we really are going from like it being an untouchable sport for the everyday consumer.
I know.
I love it. But we're already having Louis Vuitton as like LVMH is.
But that makes sense because that's like sits as the sport as a whole.
I know, but if it's sponsoring I just think it makes it really untouchable. But I also love it.
I also love it. And also like Gucci, if you're listening, please, like just one day next year, just deck us out in Gucci and we'll go happily.
I love Gucci so much. Gucci gang.
No, I'm excited. It's pretty crazy when you look at a brand like BWT and Gucci. They're
complete opposites.
There's nothing that connects them.
No.
Nothing. Yeah.
It's wild as well because Alpine's a French team.
Yeah.
And Gucci's Italian. So I was like, well, surely if you're going to go down a fashion house, you go down a French fashion house. But
who knows?
Maybe not.
On the topic of Italian, lucky that I paid off your fine for you. Or you gave me your card details and I paid your Italian fine.
The Italian fine has been paid and now I'm clear to now go back into Italy and I hope that they enjoy my money and they use it to improve something.
Yes.
Including sending out fines not 2 years later.
Yes. Is that your green flag for the week?
Yes. Yeah, that is definitely that's been a green flag for the last 3 weeks since you did that, because I was weighing on my brain and I was freaking out. But my red flag was definitely just being as much as I'm loving work at the moment, the travel is just very taxing, and I still have I was writing out all my dates for my manager today, and there's a lot more happening, and I'm just I have to make sure my health is okay.
Yeah.
Because having food poisoning and COVID at the same time has just sent me through a spiral, and I'm still. So yeah, that's my red flag. Health is wealth, everyone.
Yep.
What about you?
My red flag is, it's kind of long, but I guess we're having to put Mush into childcare soon, which is great, but it's also terrifying. And also, as you know, Elle, and we were talking about before, I'm really scared of germs. I hate germs. I am the type of mum whose child always has clean hands and always has a clean face. So I'm just terrified for that, and I need to relinquish the control. My green flag is that we're sitting here together on your couch and finally recording together.
No, that is nice. That actually is a green flag. Besides you paying my fine, that is a green flag as well.
Which will be a red flag soon, because you'll be gone.
We're going to wrap this up.
Yes.
And we'll chat to you guys soon.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.